Hey everyone, welcome back to the concert hall. I'm Sunny. Welcome to, and this is your weekly jazz lesson. Okay, so today, guys, this is a very, very important lesson. It's going to be a lot easier than some of the other stuff as well. Moving forward, I'm going to try and make it easier for you guys. Okay, here we go. And thanks for sticking it out. Today, I'm going to show you how to play through tonal centers. I know guys say changes, but what's happening is tonal centers. Okay, just stick with it. And I don't want to say things like I'm going to reharmonize your thing or, so listen to this. Oh, first, welcome back, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I hope everything is super cool. We're not going to do things like, oh, the 7 falls to the 3 or a plickle, or boom, 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 boom. Like, that's not really what's going on. We're doing something very specific, incredibly, and very linear. So that we can bop around this linear thing. All right, Sonny, I get it. So I'm not talking about chord scale relationships. We're just talking about we're just talking about some notes. All right, whatever. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's sort it out. This is a really important lesson. I'm going to show it to you in C major so that you can really lock it in with your eyes. And then we're going to put it into Autumn Leaves, into the first 8 bars of Autumn Leaves, because Autumn Leaves 2-5 major, 2-5 minor. All right, so here we go. C major up and down. C major bebop scale up and down. C, D, E, F, G, G sharp, A, B, C. All right. Degrees of the scale. C, E, G, B, then down the scale. We'll play that exercise to warm up. All right, enough. We get it. C major. All right, now here we go. This is where things are going to get very, very interesting. Let's just talk a little bit about harmony here. Or not even harmony. Just listen to what I'm going to say. We want to get to do. And we're over here. And do is over there. Okay? So that's where we want to go. And all of your money is there, the bar is there, your girl is there, and you have to get to do before the club closes. So that's where you're going. How do you get to do? All right, now before we get to do, before you guys freak out in your brains and say, oh, 2-5, 3-6, 2-5, substitute, blah, 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 blah. No, man. No, that's too much. You got to remember something. This music, although incredibly technical, is played by heroin addicts and alcoholics. So, there's a system which makes this really easy to play when every part of your essence completely checks out. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys. The chromatic stuff that was tough earlier, that comes and goes. And some keys are easier than others. And some instrument, they're the licks, right? But I just call it the finger wiggles. But this, your chops, these remain. So here we go. We got to get to do. Do is over there. But before we get to do, let's figure out how we arrived at where we are right now. Okay. So to get way out here, there's do, C, and then there's an E, and then they did a G. So that's like a C, E, G to get over here. All right, I get it. But there's more, because then they played after C, E, G comes G, B, D. We're just outlining this column of sound. And truthfully, E doesn't go here. E goes up here. That's why I'm always playing E, G, C. Whatever. But whatever. Okay, this is how the sound works. And we're chopping down these tones to get back to do, which is over there with your girl and your money. And so down here, so that's where we're going. So C, E, G, then G, B, D, and then D, F, A. And after A, it repeats A, C, E. All right. Now, why is any of this important? Okay, we're going back to Do. Now, so let's play like a 2-5. Let's play a 2-5 in D. That's one of the ways, in C. That's one of the ways to get back to Do. So, but instead of playing D, F, A, because that comes this way, we're going to play F, A, D. And when you're on the D, you're kind of like on the G already, man. And you know, you heard like common tones, right? And then B, G, you know, E, and you're almost there. You're almost back to Do. Now, they're like, seriously, Sonny, is that all? Listen to this, man. Listen to this. I'm going to play it for you. I'm going to play I'm going to play a bar, D minor 7, G7 to C. And I'm going to start on F, because I need 2 beats of D, so I'll play F and then D. Listen to this. F, D, B, G, and then C. That's all I played. Now, yesterday we did this. We enclosed the F, we enclosed the D, we enclosed the B, we enclosed the G, and then we played the 7 chord getting back to the C. Yesterday we did this. Oh, no. All right, enclose the F, enclose the D, enclose the B, enclose the G, and then we played the G7, beat 3 going back to the 1. Now I'm going to play it again. Okay? We're going that way. Now that's a little complicated, and you guys might not have that under your fingers. But, so let's eliminate some of the fluff. Let's eliminate some of the twiggly stuff. So let's get back to playing F, F, D, D, B, B, G. Right? That was F, F, D, D, B, B, G. Then the G7. F, D, C, E, C. Because you guys know I like to do this, right? So, okay. All right, man. Hey, we didn't play no scales. We didn't do anything weird. We just bopping through the changes, man. Do we have to start on F? No, let's start on A. Let's start on A. Right? We'll start on the 5 of D. We're a little farther out, right? Instead of the F, going back to Do, we're like back here, man. We're on the A for some reason. I don't know. We're on the A, whatever. I thought it sounded nice. All right, so let's do it. I'm going to enclose the A, enclose the F, enclose the D, enclose the B, and then I'm going to play the chord back to the C chord. Yeah! Jazz! Sunny! Wow, this is some heavy stuff, man. I'll play it again. Enclose the A, enclose the F, enclose the D, enclose the B, and then I'm going to play the G7 to the C. Wow! Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing without enclosures. I'm going to sting the D, I'm going to sting the A, I'm going to sting the F, I'm going to sting the D, I'm going to sting the B, I'm going to bring it back through the D7. That's my chick at the bar. Everybody chill out. I'm going home. Everybody calm down. I freaked myself out. My numbers in my head are all backwards. I'm aiming for the G for some reason. Aiming for the B. A, F, D, then G. Yeah. Chop, 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 chop. Coming for you, G7, Do. You guys got it? Chop, chop, chop. All right, let's do it again. I guess we're not going to put it into Autumn Leaves. This is a lot of stuff. Something I want you to do. Practice this in the major and in the minor. Suddenly you're playing Autumn Leaves. All right, next. Okay, next. Okay, so that's what we're doing. I know it's really difficult. I know it was difficult. We were out. I know it's difficult. We're gonna be looking with all these notes, Sonny. Oh, let's do it again. Let's do it with all the enclosures. A F F D D B B chord. All right, let's lose the enclosures. Let's play the notes. All right. Practice major and minor. Now, there's a lot to this. I want to show it. We're going to do a little bit more. That tomorrow we'll talk. I will continue this tomorrow, and we will discuss the major and the minor. And because the difference in this exercise between the major and the minor is really only one note, for me anyways, for today. And there's a thing that goes along with it. And it leads us into a discussion of alternate changes and different sounds that you want to put on the chords. And I'll show you what Sonny Stitt and Bird, and to an extent, I guess Dexter Gordon maybe, what they did and how they would use like one note to outline a change in harmony instead of going like musical vomit on the changes. So I'll show you how to do that. It's quite interesting. And when I show you that exercise, you're suddenly not gonna know what you want to play anymore. You're gonna be like, is it that simple, Sonny? And I'm like, it really is. And then you're gonna be like, well, I don't know if I want. And then suddenly it's about sounds. And suddenly you're descending through these changes. You're descending through this tonality, getting to do, and you're going to paint different colors through this tonality as you're getting there. You might want to flatten a 3. You might want to flatten a 7. You might want to sharpen a 6 or something like, well, I guess sharpen a 5. What am I talking about? I'm just talking shit. So that's not you can do that. You can do that. The axis, this descending thirds. So what happens is, let's forget all of this now. Like, I was going to tell you something else without stretching it out. I was going to say, anyways, just leave it like this. You'll see that now as you play this line, you'll see that the piano player might play all these different chords behind you that's going to line up with this descending chop. And I'll do a theory part of this afterwards, or maybe not. Like I told you guys when I was at Humber, all of our theory classes were performance. When you're a performance major, theory's a performance class. And so this is how we did it. And so anyways, so we're doing it with you. And I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. All right, so you got it? So there's no confusion in the chords now. So when I say play me a 2-5 in C, you're going to start on one of the notes of the D minor 7 chord. Obviously, you're supposed to play into the note, but I'm giving you guys a break today. You're going to start on one of the notes of the D7 chord, and you're going to bop down the thirds in the amount of time you need, and then you're going to resolve it. So like here's 2-5. Let's play a bar of D, a bar of G7, and a bar of, and then to get back to the C. So like, let's start on A again. Right, that A, F, F, D, D, B, and then I enclose the E back to the C. All right, I'm supposed to play the dominant chord, right? That was A, F, F, D, D, B, F, D, B, E, C, right? The dominant chord. So now, as you practice, I want you to slide between your musical words. Now, technically, playing quarter notes is not technically a musical word, but it kind of is. It's more of a musical placeholder. But like, for now, You will use it as one of your words. And that's what you're going to do. Seriously? Yeah, seriously. Yeah, seriously. We're not thinking, man, and this is, if you really look at the music, and I'm answering a question for you guys. What is the guy playing? And your teacher says, hey man, he's playing his own changes. This is what he's playing. So I want you to look for this in the music now. Look for this descending series of target notes. Is it always going to be like this? No, it's not always going to be like this. But this is what we're doing for this year, or this month and a half. I started practicing the next one, so I'll show you the next one in a bit. But like, that's what we're doing. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? This is it. So when you're playing, when you go to Autumn Leaves, you're not thinking monster stuff anymore. You're thinking 2/5 in major. You're gonna think dun 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 dooga dooga daga, and you're gonna slide through the pulse dun gunga dun gunga, and then you're gonna put some enclosures in. You might put a chord in. Let's do a 2/5 again. F D B G. Right? F D, and let's like do a little bit of both. Right? I keep enclosing the E instead of playing the thing, but like. Right? Right? So that's what's going on. And that's what's going on. And the piano player could do different things. Everything's going to be cool. I hope this makes sense, guys. This is a seriously important lesson. Today we reharmonize, sort of alluding to reharmonizing your melody, sort of. And sort of doing, you know what? When you guys really go study at university, what I'm showing you guys has nothing to do with chord scale relationships. That is totally different area of study. That's like C major, D minor, E, like it's totally different, right? Tonic, subdominant, tonic, right? It's totally different. I'm just showing you guys, and we're not really looking at any chords, and we're not stressing it out. I didn't tell you, remember guys, a good line will articulate itself. A good line will have voice leading in it. Now, we're not playing random chord notes through the music anymore. We're not spicing things up with rhythm. We're just very simply going back to Do. And that is what music's all about. That's what it is. It's this column of sound, and you're navigating your way from up here all the way down to this bottom, to getting back to Do. And that's all we're doing. And this is how you do it, because this is the way it is. I didn't make this up. I didn't invent sound. I'm just telling you what sound is. And now I'm showing you how to navigate the sound. And that's it. That's it. Wow, I hope it gets easier. It's going to get easier. It's going to stay fun. And that's the action. I hope everyone has a super amazing day. This is a long lesson. Thanks for sticking it out. I'll edit it. Okay, that's it. From the concert hall, I'm Sunny, wishing everyone the best. Thanks for sticking it out. Put this in all of your songs. Start it on the major, just like I showed you guys today. But when we do Autumn Leaves tomorrow, I'll show you guys how to move it around. We'll put it into the music, and then we'll start breaking free of the third structure. Like, we're gonna break free from it. But at the beginning, this is what we're doing. And that's the action, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. I hope everyone has a super amazing day. Thanks for hanging out. Remember, a day playing music beats a day not playing music. And that's the deal. From the concert hall, I'm Sunny, wishing everyone the best, and I'll see you guys soon.